Alright, doing this because I think we have a faulty heater. Rocky. Yeah, we have stuff that happen like that. I know what he's waiting on. He's waiting on me to open these nibs. Alright. Oh, you're gonna fall off here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Huh? There you go. You want one? No? No presses? Oh, man, they're hard. Oh, yeah. That caused some luck, though. He didn't eat it. It's right there. In the dirt. Why are you peeing on that? You two harassing me. That tells me they want to go. They want to go. They're harassing me like this. They want to go. They want to go back and get in the AC and watch TV. Well, Precious is laying down underneath this thing. The only one I have to watch is Rocky running off. I think we'll put these back too. They're going to take too long to eat. There. Alright. Well. Looks like I gotta eat cold mashed potatoes. I hear a hiss, a little hiss. Not too big of a hiss, but just a little hiss. Just drink some of this. Oh, look at that film on top. You see that film? Oh. This is red dye. What's red dye? What's it called? I don't know. Look, I guess I should look that up. Because this whole MRE is government made, so maybe I should tell you the story one time. Worked long time ago at the Pine Bluff Arsenal in Arkansas. The Arsenal, well, I did 4 months of security till I had my my wife ruin things at the time. So, but anyway, I was on security. I was on mask, where you put together your gas mask. I worked on where the decon suits, you actually had to blow them up and stick them underwater and see if there were pinholes and fix those pinholes. Then I didn't get the chance to work on the white phosphorus line because that they had that line. I seen it, but I didn't get to work on that line. We had decon kits. We had the one for the finger and the one for the palm. Decon kits, and I worked on both of those lines. Oh, I see a beer can from here. Good He laid down. She laid down. Okay, great. Yeah. Yeah. So the worked on those lines, and I just forgot my train of thought. What was my point? Being. What was my point? I was trying to drive at. Boy, that just slipped my mind. Wow. Uh, where was I even going with this story? Oh my goodness. Uh, I. Uh, this might be early onset dementia, or not dementia, but Alzheimer's, or because my dad and my grandfather had it. Um, um, I know my grandpa at the end there, he had Alzheimer's because he would forget people, and they had to keep an eye on him because he was a really squirrely guy. My grandpa on my dad's side. Uh, I heard stories from uh, from one guy that grandpa was the type of guy. He would go. He knew where this guy lived, and the guy would keep beer in the fridge. So the guy was, I guess, off working, truck driver or something, and he knew where the guy lived, so he would go there, and he'd have a couple beers. Grandpa would leave him 20 or $30 to buy a case or whatever, and then back home, and he's like, your grandpa was a real good dude. Yeah, he would have a couple beers and then leave me money. And it's like, oh. So his dad worked with my grandfather. That's how he knew him. And that kid was in like college or something. Yeah, right now I just can't think. What way did I wanted to go with that? Oh man, I'm sorry, folks, but this happens a little more often than not. Just like with my wallet, I, putting stuff down, and then and just can't remember where I laid it, and I just did it 5 minutes ago, and well, this stuff that happens, and then I tell my doctor and everything like that. They think I'm full of crap. They just think I'm full of crap. So you wonder why you have so many military members, stand there and you get to that mindset, these fuckers don't care about me. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry I cussed there. But really, that's where you get to your mindset. They think it's, you tell them your problems, and it's because it's all a format. It's all government format. It's all check the boxes, and then if after they check the boxes, if something doesn't pop up, yeah. So I don't get it. That's going to be my catchphrase. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Look at that. What's left in the cup? I guess I should use some more water. What's the matter, Precious? You're being so patient. Yeah, you're being a good girl. Where's Rocky? Where's Rocky? Oh, there he is. Snuck off on me again. He's laying out behind the camera on underneath the seat. Yeah, so what the heck? There we go. I got some sort of bug in my thing. But anyway, I wanted to show you this stick thing. It's called stick. I think I showed them before on here, but basically, and it's got stuff in there, and then you just stick this in water. Stick it in there and let it brew. Let it brew for a little bit. Yeah, what the hell? See, like, now I'm like standing here. I know I wanted to tell you something, a story, and something popped in my head to check on them, and then now it's fucking gone. It's just gone. It's frustrating. It really is. I think it's just really frustrating because they think you're blowing smoke up their ass. That's that's what I think. That's what I think. They look at me and like, oh, there's nothing wrong with him. Or they all like have a big fucking meeting and you come in there and tell them, and then, oh yeah, tell them it's just gastritis. Oh, and tell they know I have 3 different, like for here, I have 3 different hernias. Come on, hello. They never fixed them. The Army never fixed them. VA's not going to fix them. They told me I had to wait till I was out of out to get the stuff done. No, that the reason they wanted me out is because they didn't want the Army didn't want to be liable to fix them. That's what it was. I still think they should be liable because I got my hernias wearing the uniform. Oh, you gotta have proof. You gotta have proof. Okay, here you go. You're wearing packs that range from anywhere 45 pounds to 120 pounds on your back. You're wearing boots and going through all sorts of terrain. You're climbing under vehicles, hitting your head. When you even bump it slightly, you have, I'm sorry, this is becoming a gripe session. I'm sorry, but I'm frustrated. That's what it is. I'm frustrated with the healthcare, and when you tell them directly, and then they just blow you off because they just want to check the boxes and leave to go home. I don't understand if you have to be like deathly ill, like on house Maybe I should have an episode of House and they could figure out what's wrong with me. I think that would even work better. Fucking TV actors diagnosing me. Excuse my language. That's why on my things I put not for kids, just in case I slip up and cuss. I don't mean to. Wow, it's like Grand Central Station up here. Straight over here, there's that. It's like a Y in the road. Yeah, that didn't get hot at all. Alright, we're just gonna open these up. That's pretty. That's maybe. I've never known these to not. Maybe I put too much water. But I don't think so. Shouldn't matter the amount of water in there. I shouldn't be able to touch this right now. Yep, I should not be able to touch this whatsoever. Nope. I guess that's what happens. That's why I usually eat them cold. I just don't like the mashed potatoes when they're cold. I think that was the first time I ever heard something in the woods. That's the first time I ever heard a bird. It's real weird on Weezer. This Weezer State Park. I kind of think they're hiding Sasquatch. You hear that? Sounds like it's over there. Alright, we're going to eat this real quick. Well, you guys wonder out there why there's 22 a month. That's because you go and you tell them and then they laugh at you. Or whatever they do. I mean, they don't pay you no mind. Here's the mashed potatoes. And I don't know. I'll keep the butter spuds. The butter spuds. I'm going to mix the mashed potatoes with the mix the mashed potatoes. There's what it looks like. It's chunks. It's not like it says slices. It's in chunks. It's in chunks. It's a big gelatinous mess. It's a big gelatinous. Yep, just a big old gelatinous mess. That's what this is. Tortilla. Let's save that for later. Oh, what it could be too is like, maybe these people from town, the ones that the crackheads, just like the other time I was parked up at the other thing, and we just walked across the thing, and they were behind my truck, and they went to go try the doors on my truck, trying to steal my truck, or get in it to steal whatever's in the truck. We have those folks. I live right across from some. So, alright. Yeah, I gotta be man up, I had a major tell me that once. Man up. And as the paper that I filled out was for VA compensation, I was on active duty when this happened. And I filled it out, and he stood there and he ripped it up in front of me and said, "Man up, go back to effing work." And that was the, first day I realized, the military wasn't going to take care of me. I had to take care of myself. So 26 years in the military, I have not relied on, or I tried to rely on, or whatever. When certain individuals, I would seek out the individuals that had a different attitude, because anybody with I hear dogs and kids. Yep, I hear dogs and kids. Plus the ringing in my ears. Oh, there's what it looks like mixed up. That's not too appetizing, I'll tell you right now. But in a pinch, it would hold you over. I'll tell you, there's a lot here for just this pack and the potatoes. Yeah, as I talked to you about the compensation stuff, I noticed that on my feed, because Facebook or whoever else, Google, is listening in, sharing that information about compensation and sending it to all these places that said they can help come up on my feed. I'm going to eat this real quick because I'm sorry if I lost my storytelling. My story. Oh yeah, that's nasty. Somebody's playing their music as they're driving by. Checking my car out. Okay. I'm not. I'm gonna have to go check my truck. I don't trust these people around here because fentanyl's moved in. I'll tell you how bad it's got. The neighbors across the street from me, basically, I don't know why they didn't go to jail for it, but, and I don't know how they got out of it. Maybe for, maybe snitching on a few people. I think that's how they got out of going to jail. But yeah, I didn't go to, there was a guy that worked for the electric company. I don't know what his name was. Nice guy, but he worked for the electric company, and he was out doing a job. He was out doing a job, and both of his arms, he got a hold of a live wire, and he got stuck on the live wire, and they had to amputate his arms. And he would go to the house next door and self-medicate. And didn't see him for a while. Wondered. So I asked my neighbor, neighbor Carol, because she used to talk to the town sheriff or town cop. And Carol's like, no, he died over in that house. he OD'd. What? He did? Then the people on top of it, after he OD'd and whatnot, according to what the investigation turned out, he laid there for 5 days. The people did not check on him. They were in their house, did not check on him for 5 days. You're walking past the room. What, were they that stoned too? That didn't think, hey, maybe we should go check on him? So he died in their house, or none of them went to jail. On top of that, they sold his bike. They sold his bike. So, I don't put anything past anyone in my town. Alright, we'll put that in there. But anyway, that's what it looks like for tea from the sticks. That one really had some fine particles in. I just wanted to show you. Okay, we're going to clean up here. Yeah, we're going to clean up here and get out of here because I hear a lot of traffic. Lots of traffic coming over there. Yeah, get out of here. Get my keys. Alright. Yep, we're gonna go. Come on, kids. Let's turn this around. Alright, anyway, listen to that. Man, it sounds like they're fucking having races. Holy cow. We're gonna get out of here. Probably stole my truck. I don't trust none of these people. But anyway, so that's what happened to the guy, and nobody was arrested or taken to jail or anything like that. They supplied the drugs, but hey, it's just sad to. Anyway, I took everything. Yeah, I got everything. I just put everything in this bag and everything in my backpack. So, we'll get out here to the truck. Rocky and Precious want to leave anyway. I'm sorry on the fact that I just forgot what I wanted to say. Yep, so anyway, yeah, so anyway, I'm just going to say this. You know what to do, and until next time.